Hey guys, Michael here with Hello Cupcake It's Me. Today is the Wednesday check-in. It's June 14th, 2023, and thanks for hanging with me. If you haven't done so already, please hit like and subscribe. Head on over to podcast.hellocupcakeitsme.com to join in on the podcast, and then head on over to hellocupcakeitsme.com to check out the blog, and then follow me on Instagram / Hello Cupcake It's Me. And yeah, so how the hell are y'all doing? So if you tuned into Saturday's video, you know that today I was supposed to do a podcast class on Spotify, and I ended up not doing so. I tried to get a hold of the instructor to find out what was going on with the class, if it was going to be available offline and all that other stuff. Instructor never got back in touch with me, so I just finally said, you know what, fuck it, it is what it is. Because this morning when I woke up, I was on -5, energy-wise. But I still got up, I still went to the Y, did my little exercise. I very well could have gotten out of the pool at 8:30 and still did the class from 9 to 10, but, well, I didn't because total winner here. So, yeah. The last few days I've just been really worn out and not wanting to do anything. Like last night, it was a last minute decision just to go to the bar to do trivia, and even then I didn't take all of my devices with me. I usually have 8 or 9 devices and take up the whole side of the bar and do all my trivia and stuff. But I just had my phone, and that was it. And I was just like, you know what? I'm good. I ended up leaving by 8:45, I think it was. I mean, it only goes from 7 to 9, but still, I was just like, I'm good. I'm done. I don't even really want to be here. So, yeah, there's that. I've been working a lot on, getting more done for my book and getting more done for the new Instagram account, and trying to post exclusive content on that Instagram account. And I'm also taking up another side blog of mine that I haven't really done since 2016. So I've been working quite a bit on that, and just kind of dividing my time up between Hello Cupcake It's Me, the book, and that other blog, and just really enjoying the process. Still doing my sign language. Today's in class, the instructor saying, "You are so beautiful" to me, and we did the hand gestures to that, and that was really fun. And I already knew some of those hand gestures, so it was okay, and I was just singing along to the words, doing the hand gestures, and my friend, she's like, "You're not even watching her." And I said, well, no, I've been studying sign language, so I know most of how to say what she's telling us, except for there's a couple of different signs that I don't understand where she got it. This is supposed to be R, ARE, and this is supposed to be need. And I've never seen those two signs before, but those are signs that she has come up with. But it's all you are, and then you spell out so beautiful, and then you touch your 2 index fingers together, and then me, and then you take your 2 index fingers and you make an X, and that's can't you see you are everything. And then you take your wrist and you you pull them apart, and then you do like circles with your hands. Everything that I have hoped for. And so, yeah, I can't really do like the full signs and hold my phone and like not make you guys completely sick like Michael J. Fox is recording this right now. But anyways, yeah, so still doing my sign language, really enjoying that. Learn our ASL with Meredith here on YouTube. Every Friday has a really cool like Friday challenge where she says 3 words or 3 names, and then she will finger spell the names, and you have to try to guess what it is, and then she'll go really slow, like, okay, and it's like, oh, okay, that's Michael. And then so yeah, doing a lot with learn our ASL with Meredith, and then on Facebook learn ASL with Debbie, and both of them are really great content providers. And Debbie, she's hard of hearing, and so or I think that's deaf. Hard of hearing is, yeah. Anyways, yeah. So like I said, having fun with that. And right now, moving on to like kind of entertainment stuff that I've been getting into. I'm still watching Shameless, the American version, and I am so unequivocally wrapped up in that damn show, it's not even funny. And I can just relate to every single freaking character. Like, from the baby who is, well, he's not really a baby now, he's like 3 or 4, all the way up to the, like, fall down drunk, drug addicted dad. Like, I can't relate to him as like I know what he's going through, but I can relate to having that addict in my life. And, you know, I still have that addict in my life. My biological mom, she's going to be 72 this year, still is a meth user, and is homeless again, and all this other shit. And it's just like, you know, she called me the other day, well, I'm staying with such and such a person, and I had to leave where I was at because it was just not a good place, and yada yada, and I'm like, no, you made it not a good place, and you picked fights, and you started shit, and you've said from day one that you didn't want to be in that area because you didn't know anyone, meaning you didn't know where to get your drugs. And now that you're established in that area and you have a fucking excellent doctor, like the doctor does house calls on state medical, does house calls. I'm like, bitch, you know what I would give to have a doctor be able to come to my house and I didn't have to go sit at a hospital or go sit at a clinic? Like, you are the dumbest creature in the world. But so yeah, she's homeless, staying on a friend's couch, and working some system or another, and it's just like, oh god. She called me up the other day and she was doing her little crocodile tears, like, I just don't know what to do. I'm like, well, figure it the fuck out. What would you do if it was me or my sister or anyone else knocking on your door talking about, I don't have anything to do? You would keep us around until you couldn't use us anymore, and then you would kick us to the street. I was all, remember when I was homeless? When the house burnt down and I needed a place to stay, and you and your friends were busy getting fucked up, and you told everyone to shut up and not answer the door? You remember that? Oh, probably not, because I'm not even going to get into that. But yeah, it was, I have very little sympathy or empathy for my biological mother. And, I've talked about it in past videos and I'm not going to harp on it now, but yeah, so we're going to just move on. So yeah, I could relate to having the addict in my life. When I was growing up, all my friends were drug addicts, tweakers, fucking, like, I was in the midst of all of that. Never did any drugs myself, but I knew who was doing drug runs, how much they were going to have on hand, where they were selling them, who they sold them to, like, everything. I was privy to them cooking meth. I watched them cook it up in the basement of my cousin's grandma's house. And I watched them try batch after batch to make sure that it was the proper amount of whatever and that it did whatever it is that they needed it to do. And like Breaking Bad before Breaking Bad, and like the very, very ghetto white trash version of Breaking Bad. Like Jesse Pinkerman, or Pinkerton, whatever his last name was like high class compared to the people that I grew up around. So, that's where I got a lot of my street smarts and stuff from, was living in that situation. And yeah, so Shameless is like a fun observation, like, ooh, this is kind of seedy, but at the same time, for those who have lived in that situation, you're like, yeah, that's everyday life. Oh yeah, your power gets cut off. Okay, time to get the extension cords and run them to the next door neighbor's house. Like, oh, your water got shut off. Well, go get the water key from downstairs, the downstairs basement, and go turn the water back on. Oh, they shut you off at the power pole. Okay, well, climb the pole and turn it back on. Like, there has been a number of times where it's like, oh, the water district came out and shut off your water. Okay, well, go out to the garage, get the water key, go back out to the street and turn it back on. And one time I remember that the water district came out and busted up the water main so that we couldn't turn it back on. So it got dug up, replaced, and then the water main got welded so that it couldn't be shut, and then they poured concrete over it. So yeah, there was that, and learning how to wire a cable box. That was fun. Oh, hey, the TV's off. Go put the cable back on. Go down the street, open up the cable box, rewire the cable box, and go back home and turn your cartoons on. So, yeah, I remember doing all of that shit, and just, yeah. But anyways, well, guys, I'm feeling like I'm starting to ramble, so I'm not going to keep you much longer, but go check out the podcast and let me know either on the podcast or here on YouTube what you think about it, if I should add stuff to it or subtract things from it, what you would like to hear. Do you even listen to podcasts? So on and so forth. And like, if there's anything that you would like for me to add here on YouTube, or if there's anything that you want to know about that I haven't covered in any of my past videos, feel free to ask questions. And to those of you who are part of the LGBTQ community, you are welcomed here. You are loved. You are seen. You are supported. If you need someone to talk to or whatever, hit me up, hellocupcakeitsme at gmail.com. Or just know that you are never going to be judged here. And if you want me to, like I said, cover any specific topics, let me know. So anyways, I will talk to y'all later. Bye, guys.